everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. In today's pick a card reading, we are looking at what will happen if you say yes. So this can be anything that you're contemplating saying yes to. So we're going to look and see what would happen if you say yes to that thing. Once you choose your card, you can find the timestamps down below, which will take you directly to your reading. And if you want to book a private reading with me, you can do that on my website, which is also linked down below. All right. Spirit, we are asking, what will happen if you say yes? Can we have a card for pile number 1, please? Can we have a card for pile number 2, please? Can we have a card for pile number 3, please? Pile number 1, you have Wish, and you have the Amazonite crystal. Pile number 2, you have Action, and you have the Rutilated Quartz crystal. Pile number 3, you have Keeper of the Harvest, and you have the Ocean Jasper crystal. Please take as long as you need choosing your card or cards, and I'll see you in your readings. Hello, pile number 1. You have the Amazonite crystal, and your card is Wish. So I feel like what will happen if you say yes? I feel that you would be opening the door to something. There's a key here, and then there's a keyhole here. So I feel like there's an opportunity that's literally right in front of you, and it's just waiting for you to say yes. So I feel that you would be planting the seeds for your future, planting the seeds for your dreams, for your wish, okay? And with all this growth here, I feel like it might be involving a couple different areas in your life. I'm almost getting like a unity of things coming together. So that could be you and a person, like you and a romantic partner. That could be you and the perfect job, you and the perfect place to live. So anything like that, you know, I'm feeling like there's some kind of like things coming together, and I feel like it would be a huge transformation for you on, you know, a couple different areas in your life. So, yeah, I just feel like you would be opening the door to something pretty special here. So let's get your other cards. Okay, what else can you tell us for pile number 1, please? What will happen if they say yes? Okay. I was only going to take 2, but all 3 of those wanted to come out, so we will look at them. Okay, so we have Dragonfly, which, okay, before I read this, Dragonfly is interesting because when I first saw the dragonfly, the first thought in my mind was, ooh, that could go right in here on this, you know, these plants that you have here, the plants and the flowers. So definitely things going together, I feel, is somehow, because remember earlier I said unity? So like this dragonfly would fit right on this picture, actually. Like you could have this on the picture and it would look like it fits there. So there's definitely something going on with things kind of falling into place for you. Okay, so it says, have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. Yeah, so have confidence going through that door, okay? Have confidence that saying yes is the right decision for you, and it's going to open new pathways for you. A new direction for you, new people coming into your life, new experiences. Yep, I just said new, and you have the birth card. Okay, so birth, universal energy brings you opportunity and possibility. So for some of you, okay, you walking through this door could potentially lead you to a child. So it could be a child coming into your life, or it could be you bringing a child into this world. Okay. But I'm feeling for most of you, this is more of opening that door to opportunity, opening that door to possibilities. Again, things coming together, things that you will love, things that you will nurture, something that will grow, something that can definitely last for, you know, a while, something that you want to build. Because the energy I'm feeling is whatever this is that you're going to say yes to. I feel like it's not like, okay, I say yes and then that's it. I feel like it's something that evolves and grows. So, I mean, you know, like, let's say, should I say yes to going out tomorrow night? Okay, so you could, if it's just that, right, then you could meet somebody when you go out. So maybe you're like, oh, I don't know, should I go to this or not? And then you see this reading and you're like, oh, maybe I should watch that, and that'll tell me. So even if it's something that's simple, I feel like going out, you could possibly meet a friend or a romantic partner, or something could happen that kind of relates somehow to your life. So because it says universal energy brings you opportunity and possibility, right? So even if it's something really, really simple and you're just watching this reading to pass time, even that could have some sort of significance in your life. And because it's not just like one event that you say yes to and then it ends. It's something that kind of evolves and continues over time. Okay, it's like it grows somehow. Okay, so here we have fire. Let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. Oh, okay, interesting. So, you know what I'm seeing is somebody throwing stuff into the fire, things that you want to release and get closure on, and then move on from something. Yeah, and so what's interesting is this is number 10. So number 10 signifies, you know, something coming to an end and then a new beginning, which I definitely see here with your wish card. And also you have birth, right? So it's like something ending and something beginning. The other thing that's striking to me here is the number 10 is the Wheel of Fortune in the tarot deck. So it's like a reversal of something, right? So if you were having a hard time, you let go of the emotional upheaval and you embrace the renewal of the present, right? So you're letting go of something that wasn't working and you're opening that pathway for something that is going to be almost opposite, right? So it's like your luck is changing, good luck is on the way, and Spirit says, yes, go through this door, but first let go of whatever this is that was kind of holding you back here. Okay. For some of you, is there a person holding you back? Someone that doesn't want you to walk through that door? Someone that's causing you some emotional instability? Because that's what I'm feeling here. So just keep that in mind. Okay, what else? Surrendering to the journey, release control. Didn't I just say, is somebody trying to keep you from walking through that door? I feel for some of you, there's someone or something that is trying to pull you from opening that door. For some of you, this could be a person that doesn't want you to move on. For some of you, this could be fear, fear of failure, fear of, oh, maybe I'm not strong enough, maybe I'm not good enough, maybe I'm not talented enough, you know, whatever you could be saying to yourself to try to talk yourself out of it. So yeah, whatever it is, I feel like there's a little hesitation. It's almost like, oh, I'm going to open the door. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. No, I'm not. So yeah. And here, remember on your dragonfly card, it's telling you to have confidence. Have confidence during this time of great joy, renewal, and connection to spirit. Yeah, okay, so, you know, I feel like you just need to take a deep breath and just do it. Just almost like just get it over with. Just just open that door, just go through and go from there. Okay, so we have first light and beginning a new cycle. Yes. Yeah. Oh, okay. What's interesting here is there's 4 eggs here with the bird. So I feel like that is significant somehow. 4, oh, and you have 4 here. Look at that. 4 and birth. Okay, so I feel like 4 is significant. This could be literally like 4 hours. This could be 4 days, 4 months. When we go to 4 years, I feel like that is significant in that from the time that you open this door to 4 years down the road, I feel like you're going to see significant changes in your life, like huge changes in your life, okay? It could also be April. It could be the 4th of the month. It could be 4 o'clock. So definitely if maybe you're seeing 444 or 4444, whatever it is, I'm just, number 4 is really sticking out to me there. So beginning a new cycle. Yeah, beginning a new cycle, birth, all of these things are kind of nudging you to say yes. Okay. So yeah, there's definitely something waiting for you, something positive waiting for you on the other side of that door. Okay, what else can you tell us for pile number 1, please? What will happen if they say yes? Oh, look, there's celebration. If you say yes, there's a celebration, there's abundance, there's new energy, there's happy energy. People are supporting you here. People are loving watching you succeed, okay? They're loving it. There's also abundance. There's prosperity. I'm seeing you saying, I'm exactly where I said I would be at this time. So if you set a goal for yourself, if you say like, okay, 6 months from now, I want to accomplish this and this and this, I'm seeing that you're doing that, okay? I'm seeing you accomplishing that, and I'm seeing you being around really good people, really good people. Okay, so you have the 5 of Swords here. Okay, this is interesting. This is connecting to what I said a few minutes ago. What was the card when I said that? Oh, it was the release control card and let go of emotional upheaval. Okay, so remember I was talking about someone or something maybe holding you back from taking that key that we see here in your very first card and opening that door. I feel like that's what's represented here. So if you can see here in the background, there's 2 figures here. They're kind of like shadowy. So I feel that this could be someone who's trying to prevent you from moving forward, or it could be your fears about moving forward. So it can be something like that. So what I'm feeling with this card is that it may be difficult to do what this fire card says and let go of something, okay? Because you need to, with what the fire card here says, you need to let go of something so that you can walk into the future, right? Which is kind of what we have with these 2 cards here, release control. So let go, release control is the first part of the fire card, and then renewal of the present, which is the second card. So I'm seeing that here. You can't get to this 3 of Cups until you go through this. So I feel that you need to be brave. You need to kind of, you know what I'm seeing is just ripping the bandage off. Just rip it off. Just get it over with. It's going to be a little bit painful, but it's necessary. And take what you have left and just move on. Okay, that's what I'm seeing with this card here. It's very powerful energy there. Yep. And then you have the Temperance card. Okay, so once you do that, you feel so much better. You feel so much lighter. That's when healing happens. You get closure. You realize you made the right decision. And you know what I'm feeling with this person with like the peace sign saying kind of like peace out, like bye, and shutting that door and never looking back. And what you're walking right into is people who will celebrate you, situations that will be celebrated, energy that matches your energy. I see you leveling up, and I see also that this card is connected to the birth card. You're giving birth to something. It's like looking at things differently, feeling grateful that you took a step forward, ready for the new life that's waiting for you. Okay, so here we have the King of Cups. Is this what's waiting for you on the other side? Some of you may be meeting a romantic partner when you walk away from something that's very stressful and not the best situation for you. So yeah, some of you may definitely be walking right into the path of a new romantic partner. Okay, someone who's emotionally balanced and emotionally available, someone who's stable, someone who I feel will support you, someone who is good at communication too, okay? Now, this could also represent your energy and who you're becoming, because you have, so the King of Cups is a card of balance, right? And so is the Temperance card. So I feel that regardless of if you meet someone new or not, and don't get caught up on gender, because we're just looking at like the energy of the king, right? It can be any gender. So when we look at the Five of Swords in your energy here, it's a little bit like you're a little beat up, right? You went through a very stressful situation here, but then coming out of it, you have the Temperance card and the King of Cups. So I feel like you're finding your own balance. You're finding your center, okay? You're realizing almost like what took me so long to open that door. Okay, so you're realizing your worth, I feel, is another thing that would be happening here. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, exactly what I just said. You're realizing your worth. You're feeling like things are coming together. You have a lot of success. You have a lot of comfort. And it's almost like you don't even recognize where you were prior to walking through that door. So with the Queen of Pentacles, I see gratitude, okay? I see that it took you a while to get to this place, but once you get here, I feel like there's no stopping you. I feel like you're even more determined to move forward. Very much so. Very, very much determined to move forward. Another thing I'm seeing here with the King and the Queen, different suits though, King of Cups and Queen of Pentacles, it's taking me back to this Three of Cups card here. So I feel like this could also represent people that you might meet on this journey. So of course it could be a romantic partner, since you have the King and the Queen. So it could be a romantic partner. It could also be developing like lifelong friendships with people as you walk through this door. It could also represent situations coming together that that really help you on this new path that you're on. So kind of like the perfect pairing of a situation happening. Okay, so here we have the Page of Wands. This makes sense because I feel like before you walked through that door, I feel like you had a lot of ideas, a lot of energy, a lot of passion for something, but you weren't able to pursue them, or you weren't able to work on them or think about them that much. So I definitely feel like saying yes to this particular opportunity will lead you on a path of kind of like a renewed sense of passion for life and interest in things, a curiosity, almost like, oh, I'm curious about this and this and this, and maybe trying to find which thing you want to focus on. Okay, so it's almost like, oh, I didn't realize that all of these possibilities would be open to me now. So it's like I'm feeling an abundance of potential. Okay. Okay, so we have the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. So it's almost like, you know how I said there's all these opportunities, and it's kind of like, oh, I have all these to choose from. It seems like you find one thing in particular that really strikes your interest, and you focus on that. And I feel like you become very dedicated to that particular thing. Okay. I feel that it's going to be a long journey, learning this thing, growing this thing, developing this thing, but I feel like you're really going to love it. I feel like it's going to be something that's very fulfilling for you. And I feel like it's going to build some kind of character. It's going to make you stronger on some level. Kind of like going through this right here on the Five of Swords. I feel like once you get through that, you're going to feel stronger. Once you heal, right? Once you get through the Temperance here, once you heal and you move on. And then I feel like you're just building like strength upon strength upon strength, learning new skills, meeting new people. Okay. We have the Sun card. I mean, do you see the difference here? So here we have the Five of Swords, which is quite painful, right? And then right below it, you have the Sun card. So, and remember I told you it feels like there's something before you go through this door, before you grab that key. It's almost like your energy is struggling with something, because I feel like the Five of Swords really represents it quite well. There's a struggle, there's a battle, there's an argument, there's something going on that's stifling. It's just like, oh, I can't stand it. You know, that kind of energy, like you saying like, oh, I can't stand this anymore, I need to get out of here. Quite the opposite of the Sun card. But you can't get to the Sun card, right, until you go through that and open that door. I mean, well, you could, but you know, we're looking at this particular situation, right? So, yeah, it's like a breath of fresh air. There's such a sense of gratitude here that you moved forward. And also not just that, but it's like the sun is shining down on, you know, everything that you want to do, on your dreams, on all these possibilities, this potential that you have here. And there's so much growth. Look at these big sunflowers here. So there's a lot of growth happening here. A lot of fresh air, a lot of freedom. Okay, I'm also getting freedom here. So celebration, happiness, joy, all of those things. Where was it? Let me see. Yeah, I think it was here. Embrace the renewal of the present. I get that here. It's a renewal. Okay, renewal. The Ten of Wands. Look at how your cards are lining up here, how they're like flipping. So, yeah, I feel that you're no longer struggling. Okay. You know, the struggle is coming to an end. So when you go through this door, when you take this key, when you say yes to this particular thing, this great struggle that you had with the Five of Swords here coming to an end. Emotional struggles, physical struggles, battles going on in your mind, maybe just the battle with yourself. Some of you may have been battling a person. Some of you may have been battling a job. Some of you may have been battling yourself in your mind. saying, well, maybe, trying to talk yourself out of doing this particular thing for whatever reason. And what I see here is that struggle is coming to an end. Okay. Walking through this door, you might have some difficulties starting something new, learning things. Maybe you're going to make a few mistakes here and there as you go along, but that's normal, right? When we start something new. So this is coming to an end. Okay, the struggle's coming to an end. We have the Hanged Man. So with the Hanged Man, I feel like it's important for you to take your time with things going through this, because I feel like this is going to be a process for you. I feel like for whatever reason, it's a little bit difficult. It's taking a lot of courage for you to open this door and for you to go forward. Okay. So Spirit again is pointing me back to release control with the Hanged Man. With the Hanged Man, right, you're kind of releasing control. You're just hanging there, right? You're getting a new perspective, getting a new understanding of things. You're transforming. So you're going from struggling, transforming into something new. Another thing that I'm seeing here with the Hanged Man being below the King of Cups, I feel like some of you, as you go through this door, may be going through a great emotional transformation. The Temperance card does have an element of healing to it. So you could be going through a phase of healing, a phase of peace, a phase of self-care, and then coming into this phase of emotional balance and feeling very secure with who you are and where you're going. Another thing this could represent with the King is that you're meeting someone new, but you need to take your time with this person. I'm saying that you may think that you need to take your time with this person because you're finding your bearings. You're figuring things out as you go along. So should you need to go slow and take your time, if this applies to you, a new person coming into your life, I feel that this person would be understanding and will give you time and space that you need to kind of realign yourself with these new energies that you're walking into. So just keep that in mind. If someone is coming into your life, I feel like they're very understanding. Okay, so here we have the Five of Pentacles. And it's interesting that the Five of Pentacles is right below the Queen of Pentacles because it's opposite, right? The Sun card is opposite of the Five of Swords. The Five of Pentacles is a feeling of lack, a feeling of instability, okay? Remember when I said with the Wish card here, it's like I see that there's a sense of hesitation. I see that there's a key there. There's a door right in front of you, but there's some kind of hesitation. It's almost like some of you may not realize that door is right there. And I feel like that's representative of this image in this card. It's like if this person would just stand up and look behind them, they would see that there's a key and there's a door there. So I'm feeling like you saying yes to whatever this is taking a lot of courage. And because of like where you were before you walked through this door, I feel like that's why this Hanged Man card is so important. It's important for you to feel comfortable. It's important for you to heal from whatever this was here. Or it's important for you to kind of restructure your thought process. So if it was more of a feeling of, well, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if I'm talented enough or if I have the skills or, whatever it is. I feel like there's a time of restructuring and reframing how you think about yourself or a situation or the past or whatever it is. So I feel that it's important for you to be gentle with yourself. And I feel that others will understand that as well because, your very first tarot card, you have people who are around you who are supporting you. Okay, people around you with the king and the queen, people believe in you. People will want to support you. Okay, people will want to like give you guidance if that's what you need. If you need mentor, then I feel that that energy is there. Whatever it is, I feel that it's there for you, and I feel that financial abundance will be coming into your life. Okay, like possibilities and opportunities. Yeah, look at that. You have the Empress as your last card, and you also have the Birth card here. So for some of you, again, you could be giving like physical birth to a child. Okay. For the majority of you, I feel like walking through this door is opening to this great opportunity. It's you walking towards your dreams. It's you being able to grow something, nurture something, beginning this new cycle that I feel is going to be quite life-changing for you. Okay, so Spirit says to have confidence going forward. Saying yes to this particular thing overall is going to be like a blessing for you. You know, it could be a little difficult at times, but I feel like that's more kind of emotional and releasing things that no longer belong in your energy going forward. Because remember, closing out this reading, let go of emotional upheaval and embrace the renewal of the present. Okay, and it's above the Hangman card. So definitely, I feel like saying yes to this situation, opportunity, whatever it is going to bring you emotional growth and emotional balance on top of like everything else that it's bringing you. Okay. Let's see. Was there anything else? Nope, that's it. Okay. So if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe. And if you ever want to book a private session with me, you can do that on my website, which is linked down below. Thank you so much for watching. Hello, pile number 2. You have the Rutilated Quartz, and your card is Action. And we are asking what will happen if you say yes. And this card literally says action on it. So I feel like that's a sign in itself to take action, to say yes to something. I feel like there might be a little bit of fear with taking this step for some reason. Because the reason why I say that, can you see this little thing right here? This is a keyhole, and the key is up here. And the squirrel is in the middle. So it's like, it's almost like indecision or something, because the way the squirrel is sitting here, it's like, I'm okay here for now. You know, like almost like you might be afraid to make a decision, or you're unsure or something like that. So that's one thing. So Spirit is saying take action, right? Go ahead and say yes, go through this door, just get started. Like you don't need to know all of the details before getting started. It's kind of like just take that first step. And once you take that first step, then you're gonna kind of instinctively know what the next step is. Okay, so it's kind of like you're going to figure it out along the way. So this could be a situation that maybe there are no concrete rules and you just are going to have to kind of wing it and figure things out along the way. That could be something that's going on here. So Spirit says don't let that hold you back, because it's going to work out for you. It's going to work out for you. I also see long-term possibility here. Okay. There's long-term possibility that that's like long-term potential. It's almost like you'll be learning something or saving something for the future. So kind of like the skills or the experiences that you'll be going through when you say yes to this will somehow help you later on. Okay. Let's get your other oracle cards. see what else we can find out for you. Okay, what else can you tell us for pile number 2, please? What will happen if they say yes? Unicorn, success, hope, freedom, healing, and magic are all available to you if you just believe. Look at that. It's number 33. Okay, so let's go through this. What will happen if you say yes? Success, hope, right? Hope for the future, freedom. Remember I told you on action that it seems like you're kind of sitting there in between opportunity. Oh, maybe in between 2 opportunities. Oh, maybe you have 2 opportunities in you're kind of thinking of going with this one over here, and you want to know what would happen if you say yes to that, because that's kind of where your heart is set. So interesting. Excuse me. Okay. So freedom. So I'm getting freedom from inaction. Okay. Freedom into action, into movement, healing, and magic. Okay. Are all available to you if you just believe. And I feel like they're all available to you if you just say yes. Okay, so interesting. Really cool card for this particular reading. It's almost like, you know what it is? It's almost, oh, okay. Remember how I said that you don't need to know everything of like what's going to happen before you say yes, before you make a move forward? It's almost like there might be some mystery to things that are going to happen, some things that may be unexpected, okay, but really, really, really cool at the same time, like really awesome experiences. Okay, world, be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. Yeah, see, be open to new possibilities. And I just said there might be a sense of mystery. Some of you might be traveling, okay, traveling around the world. Some of you may be expanding globally. Some of you may be taking a job where you're going to have maybe international clients or customers, or maybe even on YouTube where, you know, the potential for your audience could be worldwide, which I think is really cool. Yeah, so saying yes to this particular thing that you're thinking of, I feel will open your life to new possibilities, giving you a sense of wonder. Even like when you get to one particular place, you kind of look back and you're like, wow, look at how far I've come. Look where I am, right? So I'm getting just like this really exciting feeling. What else can you tell us for pile number 2? Okay, that one, this one wants to come out too. Okay. So we have wise leader. You are a beacon for others. I feel that saying yes to this thing, you're coming into your power. I feel that you're kind of awakening something within yourself, realizing that you can do this, realizing that you can figure things out, realizing that you can accomplish this dream, this goal that you have. And not just that, but I feel like when these other possibilities present themselves to you, I feel like you're going to realize, oh, you know, I can even do that too. Like I can expand. This doesn't end just right here. Like, like it's not that I'm just going to open that door and walk through it and stand right there. Like there's this whole other universe waiting for me. So yeah, I'm feeling like a great sense of expansion. If it has something to do with a job or a career or a business, something like that, I feel like, so let's say if you're going to accept a new job, I feel like if you're going into a job where you will be leading a team of people or managing or whatever that is, I feel like people are going to like your management style. I feel like you're going to be able to do this. Like, let's say that you've never been in management before and you have this new opportunity. yes, go for it, because you're going to figure it out. Okay. You don't need to know exactly how to manage right when you go into this job. You're going to figure it out along the way. Okay. So, yeah, it's very, very powerful. Distant thunder, clear the air. I feel what needs to be cleared from the air is any kind of doubts about going forward with this particular thing. Okay. A fear of change, that needs to be cleared. I feel that there's some kind of uncertainty going on here, kind of like, I don't know exactly what's going to happen. This is really scary. Maybe some of you need to leave one thing to start something new, and that's what's scary for you. Also, not knowing everything, because whatever this is, I feel like you don't know everything that comes along with this particular situation that you would be saying yes to. And I feel like there's some kind of fear that's built up with that kind of feeling like, I feel like I have to make this change or say yes to this particular thing, but I'm not sure exactly what's going to come of it. And that's kind of making you sit here in between the keyhole and the key, saying, well, I'm just going to sit here and stay still for now because I don't know exactly what's going to happen. But I feel like there's a feeling of change needs to happen or change is inevitable. Okay. I'm getting that kind of feeling, that energy coming from you. All right. What else okay. Let's just turn these over for now. I'll keep them there. Okay. What else can you tell us for pile number 2, please? What would happen if they said yes to this particular thing? Okay. Let's look at these first. Ooh, look, see, you have a decision to make. Now, did I say that? Did I say that it seems like, was that your pile? Or is that pile number 1? Okay. I don't remember. But it's like you have a decision to make. So this could be that you have 2 options. Or it could mean that you're thinking about staying put where you are or saying yes to this particular thing that we're looking at right now. So what's interesting is this person is holding a globe, and then you have the globe here, the world, right? So let's go back to what the world card said here. Be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. So with this opportunity that comes with this wand here, be open to the opportunities that come from that, okay? That comes from that. I feel like with this globe, the world here, that she's holding close to her heart, okay, close to her throat chakra, the heart chakra, I feel like it's something that you, it seems like you know in your heart that you should say yes to this, but there's some sort of hesitation. Okay. Oh, wow. I love that these 2 cards fell out, like literally fell out of the deck for you. I love that. Look at how pretty this card is. This is the Ace of Wands. This is all about new opportunities. And you see here with the 2 of Wands, how this person's sitting here wondering what opportunities will come toward them if they say yes. And then look at this card. Do you see this huge boat coming through the water? Look at how big it is. And you don't even see the whole thing. You're only seeing like half of it, I feel. So, oh, another thing too with the Ace of Wands, look at this, the roots coming together, okay? The roots of these 2 plants coming together. So things are going to come together, even though you may have a sense of hesitation right now because you can't see the full picture right now. Things are going to come together. I feel things are going to come together sometimes in unexpected ways. And I feel really that with the two worlds here, and then the two vines here, the two roots coming together, I feel like it's, you're going to have at least two possibilities, or two things are coming together, two things that just go together so well. So it could be like you and this job just go together so well. You start the job and then you have another opportunity within that company and it goes together so well. You say yes to something and you meet somebody, a friend or a romantic partner, and you just go along so well. You get along so well. Whatever it is, things are coming together, things are combining forces. It's going to be quite life-changing, okay? And there's something about these, if you have two different opportunities or you're trying to make a decision about, should I accept this one or this one? I'm feeling like somehow those two things might come together somehow anyway. We have the Page of Cups. So with the Page of Cups, this is something that, yeah, like what I just said, how two things kind of come together. I feel that might be a little bit unexpected. Like maybe you didn't expect that to happen, but it does happen. Almost like you might not have to choose between two things, because if you like make this decision, but then all of a sudden these two things come together anyway, is what I'm feeling somehow. Yeah. So interesting. Okay. So I feel that saying yes to this is going to really open up your world to these new possibilities, new potential, exciting things, something surprising coming out of this. And I feel like you already have an idea that you should say yes to this particular thing, okay? I feel like you already know that, but you're either looking for confirmation or you're having a little bit of hesitation because maybe you're 99% sure, maybe you're 80% sure, but it's like you need that 1% confirmation or that 10% or 20% confirmation. So maybe this is going to help you. I hope so. But yeah, definitely it's looking positive moving forward. I mean, you have a rainbow here, okay? So that's pretty positive. It's like finding the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. Okay, here you have the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, look at that. There's a phoenix, like the phoenix rising here. That's so interesting. Wow. Okay, so I feel saying yes to this opportunity is going to be a new start for you, a new beginning, a chance to kind of clear the air and start all over. There's great success. There's great stability. There's great growth waiting for you here. I'm getting a sense of empowerment that's coming through with you if you say yes to this particular opportunity. A new start. Finding your power, finding your personal power, and then expanding that out into the environment that you would be in if you choose to say yes to this particular opportunity. Very interesting. It's almost like, are you doing something new? Something that is kind of maybe out of character for you? Something that's like a big leap of faith, something that, when I say out of character, I don't mean like out of character. I mean, something that you've never done before, something that you might have to learn a lot of things, but I feel like you would catch on very quickly. Okay, so looking at it from where I am so far, the energies are just screaming like, why would you say no to this opportunity? Okay, we have the Six of Swords here, which is interesting that it's right below clear the air. So the Six of Swords talks about moving away from a situation that's no longer working for you. So I feel that part of what this is talking about is sitting here in between potentials, in between possibilities, in between options, and being inactive and changing that into action. So moving away from indecision, clearing the air by making a decision and then moving on. It can also be that you might be in a situation right now that is not completely ideal. Or maybe it's fine, it's just kind of stagnant. Maybe that's why I'm seeing inaction here, leading to action, right? Because that's the name of the card, is action. So I feel that it's like there's a sense of being divinely guided. There's a sense of knowing when it's time to move on. And I feel like you are right there. Like you're so close to making a decision. I feel like you just need to do it and go from there. Another thing, you know, the 15 here on the action card makes me think of the Devil card in the tarot deck, and that can deal with fears, right? And remember I told you how you might not know all of the steps, but you just should move forward. So don't let that fear control you. Take the Six of Swords energy and move away from any fear that may be controlling you. Okay, so we have the Nine of Swords. Yeah, so the Nine of Swords is a fear card also. Definitely a fear card. Yeah, this is interesting that I was just talking about something quite similar to this. So okay, it's like, it's almost like you feel like you're forced to make a decision. There's some kind of stress here. Like you feel like maybe you're running out of time, or you're being pushed in a certain direction. Okay. Why are you feeling like that? I mean, I understand there's some kind of fear here. Fear about moving forward, but why? Because other people appreciate you. You have all these new possibilities. Healing, there's healing here. Okay. Are available to you if you just believe. Do you need to believe in yourself? Why are you feeling like you have to do something? Let me see what your next card is. Why? Okay, so why are you feeling that way? Is it like a lack of confidence or something? I'm not sure exactly what's happening here, but there's some kind of great fear that you have about moving forward, about taking a chance. Maybe it's because you can't see everything that's going to happen with this, with saying yes to this. But I mean, do we ever see everything when we say yes to something? Probably not, right? Here's the good news. The Eight of Cups. So the Nine of Swords, the card before it is the Six of Swords, which is moving away from a stressful situation, which we see here, the Nine of Swords, which I also saw in your action card, remember, because I'm sensing an inaction that's turning into action, which we see here, the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups card, I really like this Eight of Cups in this particular deck because in a lot of decks, especially the traditional decks, the person walking away from the cups is going away from us. In this card, they're coming toward us. So this person is going toward, right, like this cup, going toward where this light is shining. So I really feel like once you say yes to this particular thing, it's almost like that's the hardest part, is saying yes. And then this door opens and you have this great sense of freedom and this great sense of, oh, well, what was I worried about anyway? And then I'm seeing confidence, like great confidence. This Eight of Cups, a lot of times the Eight of Cups, the person in the Eight of Cups almost seems like they're kind of like they have a burden on their shoulders and they're kind of hunched over. That's like the energy that I get, but I don't see that here. This person's confident. This person is saying, yeah, I'm moving forward. Okay. And then you're going right into the Three of Cups. So there's a celebration waiting for you. There's abundance waiting for you. I feel like it won't take that long for you before you start to see results. Okay. Before you start to see some kind of fruits of your labor. So with 3, you know, this could be 3 weeks, this could be 3 months. So I really feel like within 3 months, you're going to have some sort of realization that, yeah, okay, I am positive that I made the right decision. I'm seeing connections happening. It could be connections with people, but I'm also seeing like connections coming together. Like one thing connecting to another, and then that forms like some sort of connection, and then it kind of branches off to another connection. So yeah, things are definitely going to be looking good. And I feel also that that's why you're so confident in this 8 of Cups card. It's almost like a confidence of knowing that you made the right decision to start something new, to walk away from something and go into something new. We have the King of Pentacles here. So yeah, this saying yes to this thing, I feel, is going to boost your confidence. I feel that the longer you're immersed in this particular situation, the more confident you're going to become, the more you're becoming a wise leader. So definitely I feel that this is leading you into a place of people being interested in what you're doing. So some of you may be leading other people, managing other people, running your own company, running someone else's company, doing something where people are really kind of attracted to what you have to offer, what you're doing. They look up to you, they respect you, all of those things. And I also feel like if this is related to a job, you're definitely going to be walking into more finances. You have the 9 of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. These are very much financially abundant cards. So definitely, okay, that would make sense. Because remember when I said that something about this will be like something that you'll have in the future, or saving something for the future or something like that. So it's almost like you'll be able to put money away in savings for, you know, if you're wanting to purchase something, or if you just want to have a good, you know, nest egg in savings. I feel like you'll be able to do that. Okay. So we have the 6 of Cups. With the 6 of Cups, I feel like there's some kind of, when you get to an advanced place in this saying yes to the situation, I feel that, you know, like I was talking about the 3 of Cups, like within 3 months, you're going to be able to look back and see that you made the right decision. I'm feeling that here with the 6 of Cups. Okay. I'm feeling like looking back within 3 to 6 months, you're going to, so 3 months, yeah, you're going to have some very obvious, significant signs that you made the right decision. And then I feel that within 6 months, things are really starting to line up. Things are really starting to make sense. I feel that there's almost like a reconnecting with your old self, with your old hopes and dreams, or something like that. So it's like, okay, now I'm feeling really comfortable. Now I know I made the right decision, and I'm just going to keep looking forward, right? So it's almost like you keep getting confirmations from spirit that, yeah, you're still on the right track. You're still on the right track, because I feel like you might question things along the way, and spirit's going to continually say, no, you made the right decision. You made the right decision. Keep going forward. Like, you're not done expanding yet. There's much more to go. We have the 10 of Swords. It's interesting that you have, you know, the 10 of Swords, the 6 of Swords, the 9 of Swords right here. I feel like with the 10 of Swords, you will be getting further and further away from something that used to hold you back from something that used to create an abundance of fear. Okay, whatever it was in the Nine of Swords that was causing you so much stress, something that you felt like, something that was controlling you, something that maybe was causing you a lot of anxiety. I feel like you're realizing that that is a thing of the past. It is no longer having a hold on your life anymore. So let's just say that maybe you had this opportunity to accept a new job that was potentially going to lead you into a great amount of money, right? Maybe a huge salary. But what is partly involved in this is public speaking. And you're like, no, I'm terrified of public speaking with the Nine of Swords. I don't think I can do this. Okay. But then you say, no, I'm going to be confident. I'm going to accept this job. I'm going to go forward. And so in this example, what I see happening is that the more that you immerse yourself in this and you go to a speaking engagement 1 time, twice, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times, and then eventually that fear dissipates and you no longer have that fear. So it's kind of like exposing yourself. Let's go of that fear. So that's just an example, but I'm seeing something like that, this kind of fear or some kind of controlling element dissipating the longer you're immersed in the situation. So that's good news for you. And then we have the Two of Swords. So with the Two of Swords, it's interesting you have the Two of Swords as your last card and you have the Two of Wands as your first card. What I feel with the Two of Swords is that, this makes a lot of sense now, the distant thunder and clear the air. Okay. It seems like you might be focusing on what could go wrong. Okay. What could go wrong if I say yes? With all of these sword cards here, see, this is all kind of coming together. Look at this. Look at these cards right here. Okay, distant thunder, 6 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords, 2 of Swords. All right here. And then right here on the second row, your very first card on the second row is the 8 of Cups. So you're walking away from especially these 4 cards right here. Now, what's happening with the 2 of Swords, I feel, is that you're thinking about, what's going to happen if I say yes. And I feel that the focus may be more on the negative of what happens if I say yes. So let's go back to the example of if you're afraid of public speaking. It's like, oh my gosh, but what if I say yes and I have to do, these public speeches, I have to do 2 a month, and what happens if I mess up on the first one and then I'm even more nervous on the second one and then I have to do it twice a month. And, it's almost like these fears that just kind of spiral. And so what I'm seeing here is you need to clear the air. You need to clear these negative thoughts. Know that you can do it. Know that you, nothing bad is going to happen. You have wise leader and you are a beacon for others. So these fears that you have are not going to come true. Others are going to look up to you. Others are going to appreciate your time and your energy. You have the 3 of Cups. There's celebration here. So clear the air. Listen to your intuition. Intuition is absolutely going to help you make that right decision, okay, and move forward because, again, I'm feeling like there's a sense of indecision or lack of movement here, like I saw with your very first card, the action card. So that's what I'm seeing here. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please like and subscribe. If you ever want to book a personal reading with me, you can do that on my website, which is linked in the description box below. Thank you so much. Hello, pile number 3. You have the Ocean Jasper crystal, and your card is Keeper of the Harvest. So I'm getting a couple things with this. I feel that if you say yes to this particular thing that's on your mind right now, I feel like it's going to lead you to a lot of activity. So I feel that there will be a lot of hard work involved in this particular thing, but you're going to have great results at the end. Okay, because you have all of these bees up here, and that makes me think of bees collecting the pollen and turning that into honey. So it's like, yes, there's a lot of hard work. I feel that you will enjoy it though. And then I feel like you will really enjoy the rewards at the end. Also, with all of these sunflowers here, I feel that there's great success waiting for you. The sun is shining down. There's a lot of growth. There's a lot of change and transformation that's possible for you by saying yes to this. So I'm feeling like there's great opportunity that that you can see, a lot of potential, or that you will see a lot of potential, a lot of great things waiting for you on the other side of this decision. All right, let's look at your other oracle cards. What else can you tell us for pile number 3, please? What will happen if they say yes? Proposal. A romantic or business opportunity is indicated. Okay, so you could be saying yes to a proposal. You could be saying yes to a business opportunity. And either one of those makes sense with what I said, right? So either one of those things would require a lot of hard work, right? A marriage is hard work. Relationship is hard work. And so this could be a marriage. This could be a relationship, right? The rings could just signify commitment. And then, of course, you know, if there's a business opportunity, a job opportunity, you know, that's typically going to be hard work as well, right? So there definitely seems to be an opportunity for you to merge on some level. So merging with a person, maybe moving in with somebody. It could be accepting a job offer. It could be starting your own business, okay? So yeah, so what I'm seeing in your very first card makes a lot of sense with this card. A lot of hard work, but sweet, great results at the end. So, and it doesn't, and not necessarily like at the end, but, you know, moving forward into saying yes to this particular thing, I feel that you would really enjoy it, regardless of what the situation is. Oh my gosh, then we have lovers. There are 2 paths ahead. Be true to yourself. I feel for some of you, you may be reconnecting with someone from the past, a romantic partner from the past, or a friend from the past. So if that's the case, I feel that there may be some things to work through and to work out with all the bees and the activity going on here, and kind of like the buzzing and working together, okay? So yeah, for some of you, there's a potential to reconnect with a loved one from the past. Also with lovers, you know, this doesn't necessarily have to mean a romantic situation. This can also indicate a business opportunity, right? Because there's that level of commitment. So in that case, well, in any case, even if this has nothing to do with a past romantic partner, but a current romantic partner, maybe wanting to move in together or get married or move to a different state together or a different country, different locations, different city, whatever it is. Okay, so looking at just broadly, regardless of the situation, you have 2 paths. I feel like those 2 paths indicate saying yes or saying no. And I feel that what's most important here is that you're true to yourself. So thinking about yourself first, okay, especially in this situation. So let's say that a romantic partner is coming back from the past. Be true to yourself. Think about how things ended between the 2 of you. What was it that that caused the break in that relationship? Let's say that to get back together with this person, you would have to move back to a place that you left before because you didn't like it there. So moving back there, are you being true to yourself? If someone was unfaithful, let's say, are you being true to yourself going back to that situation? I'm not saying yes or no about you being true to yourself. I'm just saying, like, you know, look at these things. If it's a business opportunity, are you being true to yourself in saying yes to that? Is this something that where you're going to be making the money that you're worth? You know, is it worth your time? Is it worth your money? So whatever this is, there's absolutely some kind of connection, some kind of unity of something, whether it's a person or a job, a place, whatever it is. So the most important thing is to be true to yourself. I'm feeling like there's a great need to kind of sit in silence and really shut down everything. You know, don't look at your phone, don't listen to music unless it's like more like relaxing music that doesn't really have any words. Really try to tune in to your higher self and see how you feel about this decision. Okay, and of course we're going to get more information for you, but that's just, you know, kind of a side note. Okay. What else can you tell us for pile number 3? What will happen if they say yes? And I'm feeling like this is a huge decision for you. For some reason, I'm feeling like I need to take those 3. I was only going to take 2, but those wanted to come out. Yeah, I feel like this is a huge decision for you. I feel that you feel almost caught in between yes and no, kind of like saying no could be devastating. Okay, like saying no could almost break your heart, but saying yes, there are some things connected to this that you may be unsure of. Okay, so it's kind of like, well, I can't say no, I have to say yes, but is that the right decision for me? Okay. Interesting. So we have valiant courage, take action with passion. This is kind of what I was just saying. I feel it's all or nothing. It's literally yes or no. It's not a little bit of yes. It's like you can't just put 2 toes into the water. You need to put your whole foot into the water, right? So it's like you can't just dabble in this decision. It's either yes or no, period. Point blank, yes or no. And I feel like you might not have a lot of time to make this decision. I feel like for some of you, there's a little bit of leeway, but for the most part, it feels like something kind of needs to happen somewhat soon. Like you can't just sit in this in between for too long. So yeah, it's all or nothing. I feel like with this decision. Yeah, this is basically what I was just saying. Answering the call, the time is now. So yeah. Now, you see there's a deer right outside the door. It's like, how long realistically would that deer stand there, right? Probably not that long. So yeah, you may have a little bit of time, but basically you're going to need to figure this out. You're going to need to open that door and say yes or no. The time is now to make a decision. So let's see what else we have. Mystic healer, healing energy flows through you. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that no matter what decision you make, you're going to be okay. Let's see. Give me just a second here because something is coming through with what I just said. Okay. No matter what decision you make, you're going to be okay. Right, which leads me back to what I said a minute ago. Okay, be true to yourself. Okay. So what I'm getting from this card is that if you say no, you're going to be okay. Because I'm getting a sense of saying no, you'll feel like you missed out on an opportunity. Almost like, well, if I say no, I will never know what could have been. Yeah. Yeah. And then Spirit is saying that if you do say no, you're going to be okay. You're going to heal. Everything's going to be okay. Sorry. I can tell the energy is kind of stuck because my throat always closes up. Well, not always, but a lot of times will close up, sometimes unexpectedly when I'm like right in the middle of a sentence or a word, and then I all of a sudden can't talk. So yeah, I'm feeling like this is holding a major, major weight on your heart. So now that we got that figured out, let's get into the details so that we can see what would happen if you say yes. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and take these because they fell out. Okay. What would happen if pile number 3 said yes to this opportunity? All right, let's look at these cards that fell out first. The 2 of Pentacles. Okay, well, this looks like good news. And look at how you have the 2 rings going together here. So I feel that there may be a period of figuring things out, okay? Figuring out how things work. So there's clearly 2 things coming together here, whether it's 2 people or you in a job, you starting a business, you know, no matter what it is. I feel that there's a period of almost like a probationary period where, you know, you start a new job and you have that probationary period where you're seeing if you're a good fit together. So I feel like, because, you know, when you're going through that, you're learning the new job, you're seeing if you like the job. Can you hear my voice is like wavering? You're figuring out if you like the job. Your employer is making sure you're a good fit, making sure you're learning things appropriately. So it's almost like there could be like a period of time where you have a little bit of almost like a learning or something. So let's say, I think I said this, where there may be a proposal from, did I say this or is this just in my mind, of someone from the past coming back into your life? Or was that in pile number 2? Oh my gosh, there's so much going through my mind right now. That might have been in pile number 2, but I'm feeling that energy again here. Did I say that with this Lover's card? Okay. I'm feeling like if somebody's coming back into your life from the past, then there could be like relearning how to communicate with each other, okay? But with the 2 of Pentacles, no matter what the situation is, I'm feeling like balance can be found, okay? It might be something that you need to work on. It might be something that will take a little bit of time, so it might take 2 months. But I feel that there is great potential for balance, okay? Oh, and look, I just said great potential for balance, and we have the King of Cups. So this is a balance card. This is emotional balance. This is learning. This is growth. This is communication as well. So I feel that saying yes to this particular thing will work as long as there's communication going on, as long as there's hard work, right? The 2 of Pentacles and the bees here can definitely indicate hard work. So as long as there's like open communication, so that goes for whether you're getting into a relationship with somebody or taking the next step with somebody, you know, moving in, getting married, buying a home together, whatever it is. I feel like as long as as communication keeps flowing, kind of like this infinity symbol here, that that could be the key to allowing this thing to work. Yeah, the Eight of Pentacles. Yeah. So I definitely see that it would be a lot of hard work. It would be a lot of dedication, but I'm seeing like this is something that you will enjoy. Okay. So there could definitely be some kind of creative, artistic aspect to whatever this is that you're doing. Whatever this commitment is that you would be making. So, also thinking outside the box is a possibility here. Looking at things differently, definitely looking at things differently than you did in the past, I would say. Why am I getting a sense of forgiveness? Why is that coming up? I was just drawn back to the Keeper of Harvest, and I'm getting forgiveness. And in this mask over the eyes, it's kind of like forgiveness and dropping a shield or something like that. So forgiving yourself, forgiving someone else. Why is that coming up with the Eight of Pentacles? Oh, okay. Letting your true self shine. So no matter what the situation is, allowing your true personality to come out, allowing yourself to, like bring your personality, your distinct type of like signature into something. I feel like that would be very beneficial. And I also feel like not only beneficial, but I feel like you will have the opportunity to do that in this new situation. Well, it might not be a new situation, but the situation that you would be saying yes to. Okay, so the Five of Cups. So this is a very interesting Five of Cups card because, you know, it looks like it should be this way, right? Or that it should be this way, but this way would be upright. So I'm feeling like okay. There are two paths ahead. Be true to yourself. And remember how I was saying it's all or nothing? Like it's yes or no. It's not maybe or let me think about it for 2 months. It's kind of yes or no, all or nothing right now. So it seems like there could be a sense of leaving something behind in order to gain something else. And I feel like anything that you would be leaving behind has kind of served its purpose. And you wouldn't be leaving everything behind because there's something that you're taking with you if you say yes, okay? So I feel that it will take a lot of courage to look at it that way, okay? But I also feel like with healing energy flows through you, that there is healing, okay? There is, I feel that just making this decision itself will kind of bring about some sense of healing to you. Leaving behind, okay, so for instance, if you're getting back together with somebody in a romantic relationship where maybe something happened in the past that that caused you to separate, what I'm seeing here with the Five of Cups is leaving that thing in the past and moving forward and not bringing that into the relationship, okay? If you're getting back together, not bringing that energy into the new, okay? And then if this has something to do with a business opportunity, then I feel like it could be not bringing the energy of leaving your old job in the past, like, you know, leave that energy in the past. So maybe it's really difficult for you to leave your current job or your past job because maybe you loved it, but there's this great new opportunity that could be opening up for you. And so it's kind of like there's deep sadness leaving this particular thing, but it's like, you know, that you have to do that in order to grow and to accept this new opportunity, which makes sense. It's kind of like it's not maybe, it's yes or no, black and white. And so it's like you can't have both jobs, right? So I am seeing something kind of painful that needs to be left behind, but I'm also seeing a healing energy, and that pain won't last forever. Of course, if you want to hold on to it forever, that's your choice. But what I'm seeing is that if you say, okay, I'm just gonna, move on and be happy and enjoy my new environment, then yeah, it doesn't have to last forever, right? So, okay. What else do we have here? We have the Temperance card. Yeah, so this is what I'm seeing. If you set your mind to it, you will find balance from leaving one thing behind and moving on with something else. Not just that, but I'm seeing a lot of different elements coming together within this new opportunity of you saying yes. Again, the Temperance card can also indicate a sense of healing. So absolutely, you will eventually heal from the past situation. You'll feel okay that you left that behind, and you will move on into something else. I think something else that will have a lot of abundance attached to it. Abundance in all areas. So prosperity, emotional well-being, progress forward with this thing that you would be saying yes to. The Devil card. I definitely feel like there is some fear, indecision, worry, some kind of energy it's almost like you have an angel on one shoulder and the devil on the other shoulder. It's like you can't make a decision because one side says this and one side says this, like within your mind. And it's kind of like driving you crazy a little bit. And so I feel what's important is to quiet your mind and take emotion out of it for a minute. So take your emotions out of it and look at the facts of the situation, kind of like how I was saying, it's black and white. It's not gray, it's black and white. It's yes and no. It's not maybe, it's yes or no. So take emotion out as much as you can and just look at the facts, because I think that will really help you see what is the correct decision for you. Okay, we have the Eight of Cups. So this Eight of Cups is definitely indicating that you're walking away from something. So this could definitely point to that you're leaning towards saying yes to something. And again, I'm seeing that there's balance with when you say yes to this particular thing, there's balance, there's confidence. So it's like once you say yes to this thing, I think you're really going to feel within your body, within your soul, within your heart, that you made the right decision. And I feel like you're going to be very, very committed to that decision here. And I feel also what you're walking away from, what you're leaving behind, is this pain that we felt here, or that I felt with the Five of Cups. Okay, so I feel that if you say yes to this decision, that it will take a lot of strength, but you can say yes and then you can close the door to the past, and you'll be able to move forward knowing that, yes, I made the right decision and I'm committed to this decision, and I'm going to have a lot of success with this decision. The King of Wands. So with the King of Wands, there is a great sense of commitment here. Great sense of commitment, follow through. And also the King of Wands is below the King of Cups. So what I'm feeling here is that, right, there's some kind of commitment, right? We have the two rings here. We have the word lovers here. So two things coming together, whether it's lovers or a business situation, work situation, because here we have romantic or business, right? So it seems that this could be, two of the main things that are going on here, which it could be something else. I'm stating those two things because this was your first oracle card after this one here. So it could be something else. And of course you can apply this to that. So because you have two kings right next to each other here, I feel that those energies that we're talking about, these two things, I feel that they're equal. Okay. I feel that the energies are matched. I feel that you have differences, different strengths and different weaknesses, but I feel like combined, it's a great pairing of energy. So what you don't have, this other situation has and fills that. And then what you have, this other situation might not have. And so you offer that to the situation. So whether it's business or personal or something else, it's like merging of two things that come together that really work very, very well together. Of course, like I said, with the Two of Pentacles, you may need to figure out how to work together and, figure things out as you go. But ultimately, it's a very great pairing of energy, very, very strong energy. The High Priestess. So with the High Priestess, there is a sense of unknown with saying yes, and there's a sense of unknown with saying no. I'm feeling like saying no creates too much of what if. Okay, I'm really, really feeling that your energy is saying, okay, if I say no, I will never know the possibilities that could have been. And I feel like that would be, I feel like that would haunt you for the rest of your life. Maybe not for the rest of your life, but for a long time. And so it's almost like I'm feeling like there really isn't a decision to be made. It's like the decision has to be yes. I feel like that's kind of what's going on in your mind. Because I feel like you feel, well, I have to at least find out. I have to at least see what happens. Okay. No matter what this is, because it could be this great business opportunity and you're feeling like, how can I pass this up? If it doesn't work out, then I guess I'll figure it out, or if it's a relationship, you're saying, well, like I can't, if I say no, I'll never know the potential that could have been. So I'm feeling that over time, probably less than a year, you will, probably like 8 to 9 months, you will have a clearer sense of clarity on your decision, that you made the right decision to go forward. Okay. Let me see. I'm curious what your next card. Of course, it's the Moon. Okay. I was hoping to get some kind of answers from the next card I pulled as far as relating to the High Priestess. However, Spirit has another idea in mind here. So with the Moon, there are certain things on your path that Spirit is not going to reveal to us right now. So the High Priestess and the Moon are two cards that can indicate that you don't have all the information. Okay. The High Priestess does indicate that you will find the information. The Moon indicates that you will find the information as you go along. Okay. So, there's something that will come about from this connection, this unity of two things coming together that Spirit is not showing us yet. Okay, so, but it will be quite apparent, I feel, within 8 to 9 months of saying yes to this particular thing. You will have very strong confirmation of something, some event happening, something, I feel it's positive, something that's happening, but Spirit does not want me to see exactly what that is, because I'm feeling that Spirit wants you to make this decision based on the knowledge that you have right now. Okay, for one reason or another. Okay, so this is something I can tell you though. With this Knight of Cups here, what I can tell you is whatever this offer is that's being presented to you, what will happen if you say yes to this offer, because this is showing me that someone's offering something to you. Okay, so what I can tell you is that this is a genuine offer. I feel the energies right now. Okay, so energies can change, people can change, situations can change, but the offer that's being presented right now is a genuine offer. Okay, I feel that everything that's being presented to you is honest, is true, and I feel like there's potential for a lot of growth here. I feel that this is something that you would enjoy. I feel that when you make this decision, you will feel secure in that decision. I feel, of course, it's going to be a little, back and forth a little bit at first, just because there's a little bit of uncertainty, but that's going to balance out. And then you're going to be able to release the pain of the shift, right, in your energy in your life. But this offer is a true, honest offer, okay, with good intentions. Okay, let's get your last card. The Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so with the Queen of Pentacles, this is an energy that is put in hard work, an energy that hard work was worth it, just like your very first card. So it's interesting how your first card talks about hard work, but it being worth it. And so does your very last card. This is building a foundation, building a future. So whether it's a business opportunity or something else, or a romantic opportunity, or, connection with someone, it has great potential. It has long-term possibilities. So great structure. And I'm feeling a sense of honesty, everything being upfront. I'm not seeing anything hidden here. I feel that the people involved, the company, the situation, whatever it is, I feel like they're not hiding anything. They're being very truthful with everything. And whatever this situation is here, it could be a new opportunity that presents itself in the future for you if you say yes to this thing. Like I said, Spirit doesn't want us to see exactly what this is, but I do feel like you will start to see this within 8 to 9 months of saying yes to this particular situation that you have going on here. So I think we covered everything here. I hope this helped you, okay? If it did, please like and subscribe. And if you ever want to book a personal reading with me, you can do that on my website, which is linked below. Thank you so much for watching.